Okay, so we're leaving Caslow now. We were gonna go see a bunch of stuff, but the weather's not really all that good today, which is why we're leaving early. We're gonna pass by Ainsworth. It's only 20 kilometers away, so it's a nice place to stay if you don't want to drive much and you want to just enjoy the hot springs. On the road, leaving Caslow. Hopefully the weather isn't too bad. We're gonna try and drive around the storm by going north and then east-west kind of dance. So we'll see what happens. We're now heading along Kootenay Lake. We're heading south along Kootenay Lake. We're now driving down the lake the way the stern wheeler would, because the oar was taken to Castlegar, but we won't be going to Castlegar today because it's too rainy there and there's washouts.
Don't get below -2 or turn into that white crap. Yeah, I got 5 degrees right now. It's smooth sailing though, on the way there. Hasn't dropped down that much.
Just about to come into Nelson. We're just gonna go over a little bridge here and then over the lake, and then we'll be into Nelson. We're gonna grab some breakfast. Okay, so we just left Nelson. We're gonna change the route again because these shelf roads along the lakes are pretty treacherous right now with all this fog and changing elevation. The whole West Kootenay area, even up in the north, is getting pounded with water. So the faster we get out of the Kootenays, the better. Basically, at this point, as you can see, it's completely screwed up. And please, as a courtesy, with anybody who's driving in the fog anywhere, I have my fog lights on. I have lights fully on. Everything's off auto. A lot of these vehicles nowadays have auto lights, so people just count on the truck to do it for them. But it's idiotic, frankly. Like I don't even care. So please, courtesy to everybody else that you're driving with, especially the guy behind you, turn your lights on, please. We're now right along the side of a mountain again, another shelf road, as per usual, this kind of town. We're coming up into Silverton. Sounds exactly what it is. Silvertown, basically. Never had much more than 500 people, really, in the town itself. It's right next to New Denver. Like, it's like a 5-10 minute drive after Silverton to New Denver. But we're just making our descent now. Should be a nice switchback coming up. You can see we're in the clouds here, but the weather should be getting better now as we head towards the cusp. Switchback coming up. Oh my God. Oh, that is a big drop. Pouring down the rocks, and it's all going to get washed. That's why we're not ready here. Oh, interesting thing about Slocan City. So it didn't really get any kind of real ground to it until Sandon. There was a fire in Sandon in 1900, and Sandon at the time was one of the main town out here. And then after the fire, they had to rebuild. So then Slocan City kind of came to the forefront after that. So this is Silverton. We are in the Silverton Museum. These are all the little doodads and thingy-doos. Ore cart over there. Compressors. Drills. Good old rivet buster. I love those. Those are fun to use. Oh yeah, this is just about 10 minutes south of New Denver. 30 minutes north of Slocan. Manifold. More drills. These would be heavy too, eh? These would be a couple 100 pounds each. Big buckets. Ore buckets, excuse my terminology. Look at it's all riveted, eh? The old rivets. Narrow gauge track length as well. Another compressor. Dumping system. Lots of stuff going on here though. So when they used to drill by hand before, there's a sample thing over there we'll go take a look at, but when they used to drill by hand back in the day, it was called single jacking, which was a guy holding an 8-sided piece of steel and he'd turn it 1/8 of a turn each time and hit it, turn and hit, turn and hit. Then there was double jacking, which would be one guy with the sledge, one guy holding the drill steel. Same concept as single jacking, but they swap out every 15 minutes to spare the guy's arm, because, you know, pounding with the sledge isn't easy. But yeah, here we go. So this could either do single jacking or double jacking. These are chisel bits. These aren't the 8-sided ones. These are chisel bits, but you can see sledgehammer, chisel bits, and bigger sledgehammer, right? So single jack guy would use a small hammer, pound, 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 pound. Double jacking, one guy would use the sledge, one guy would hold it, and you can see the holes here on the rock. They basically look like this, right? And you take out your core sample and see if you have ore fragments. There's a couple more of the drill holes, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous piece of the country. History of Silverton. And there's an interpretive center that's open in open season. But yeah, that's all for now.